Ollie. I'm a new Zombrat. Hi! Welcome! Is there any Ollie lore that I have to catch on? Okay, so, lore of Ollie. What you need to know, I rose from the dead. I don't know why. I don't know how I died. Nobody told me. And turns out, my house turned into a ramen shop. And the only way for me to get that ramen shop is to become an idol. In which, by the way, I've become the idol. And so, I actually had the right to take my house back, but I decided, you know what? I'll let the house be. I'll just live my life. Yeah? And that's the lore that you need to know. It's fine. I was offered my house back, but I declined. And then another lore that you should know is you probably have seen her a lot. Olivia. Olivia is the human version of me, but she is not me. She is like a completely different person from a different universe. So if anyone ever says, oh yeah, Olivia is Ollie before she died, no. Olivia is not me before she died. She just came from an alternate universe where I never died anyways. I don't know, because the people in her universe is not equal to the people in our universe. And the same goes to Sally. Sally is like the Onesan version of me, so I hope that we have that cleared out. Also, I have my mom, I have my dad, I have my whole family. My family are not zombies. The only one who died is me. So my family, they're still human. We have Mama Lily, Papa Ollie, and then I have an older brother. His name is Ilo. I have a younger sister named Ellie, and I have a younger brother called Olo. Yeah. And then I have 2 cats. One is Michael. He's very smart, very charming. He's gray. And then recently I adopted his older brother. Michael's older brother is called Belly. Well, it's actually pronounced Bailey, but I just call him Belly because it's a lot more easier. Belly is an orange cat, and I think that already describes a lot about him. Yeah, I used to have like an Apex phase, but I've kind of grew out of it. Nowadays, I don't really do much. Yeah, and I think that's like a short TLDR of what Ollie is. Alright, and then the rebirth lore. There's a lore. We actually found out. Apparently, I am gifted with the powers of rebirth. So basically, I rebirthed myself and became a zombie. And I can kind of rebirth a lot of things too. But I'm a lot more eloquent in rebirthing dreams and hopes and whatnot. Are you a healer? I guess you could say I'm a healer, but I don't heal. I give a new life. Instead of restarting a life, I just give them like an extra life to live, if that makes sense. So your necromancy. I guess you could say necromancy, but necromancy is more like you control corpses. Rebirthing is different. Like, let's say there's a flower. The flower's dead. If I touch the flower, it'll come back to life. So it's rebirth. I don't use the flower's corpse to dance. I just give it a new life. So, you know, I feel like it's completely different here. Oh, also, another thing that you should know about me is that a lot of people have deemed me for being really loud, but I would like to disagree. I don't think I've been that loud lately. If anything, I've just been very, and extremely horny. Oh, I also really like planning stuff. I like making new projects. I like to make proposals, whatnot. I'm actually bisexual. People say that, yeah, sure, I do like women, but also I need people to not forget that I do also like penises. I think they're pretty cool too. So there's your quick TLDR. I think that's pretty much everything. Ollie, chill, that zombie stuff. Oh, you're right. Stop! This is not membership! But that's about it. I don't think I have any more lore aside from that. Oh, another lore that you guys should know is that, and usually I only talk about this in Zombie, but I make a lot of projects. Some of them are too big, and some of them don't always work out. So now I have a very big habit of canceling projects, and I usually share them on member streams. So if you guys would like to hear more about my canceled projects that I've planned but ended up not doing, you guys can always join membership to talk about my failures. Join us! Join the zombie today! Oh, here's another interesting one. Do you have anything to look forward to these days? Lately, I've been looking forward to just streaming, honestly. You guys would never know just how happy it makes me whenever I have time to actually stream. I feel like it's already muscle memory. Oh. I keep getting interrupted! Back then, I I usually stream every day, so it's become like a muscle memory to me, and it feels weird for me to not stream. I've just been looking forward to have like a day where I can just stream to you guys for as long as I can. What's the difference in power between you and Kiara? Is there any relations? Also, is Kureiji actually your surname or is it a nickname? Kureiji is not my actual surname. It's just a nickname. It's my mom gave it to me. Like actual Mama Lily gave it to me. it's a nickname. Our family isn't actually called Kureiji, okay? But for the difference in power between me and Kiara, I don't know. We don't use our powers that much anyways. We just stream. I'll check her out if Ollie admits to being cute. I always admit to being cute every time I start my stream. What you talking about? I am the self-proclaimed super kawaii zombie idol. Do you not hear it? Joke's on you. What is kawaii? I'm guessing that you're very new to the VTubing sphere. Are you actually new to the VTubing sphere? Is there anyone here new to the VTubing sphere? And no, the people that have green names, you guys do not count. I'm new to your channel, but not to VTubing. I am new and have a gray name. I don't know. I see you quite often, though. I just learned about VTuber like 3 days ago. Kawaii is actually a Japanese term for cute, and it's something that we like to say in the VTubing community as well. Sometimes we like to put in some Japanese phrases in there. For example, waifu. Waifu is literally just the Japanese way of saying wife. It's also like things like tasukaru. Sometimes people would say that instead of bless you whenever a VTuber sneezes. There's like a lot of culture and a lot of background that goes into like these tiny little details within our community. But I'm sure if you hang around just as often, you'll get used to it. Yeah, there's lots of in-jokes. VTubers have a culture of their own that I've learned this month. Exactly. We have like our own cultures. It's a mix of anime, manga, and also games, idols, streamers, content creators. There's just a lot of, culture behind it. Yeah. Ollie, none of us have lovers here. We're virgins AF. Well, you're speaking for yourself. I feel like you saying that does not make sense, especially in Zombie where we have a lot of married couple. It's a joke. Well, you know what, Kara? Your joke sucks. What the fuck? Speak for yourself, Kara. Is this bullying? Yes. Get bullied, get bullied, get bullied. As a VTuber, what are the moments that made you feel stronger in terms of everything? One moment that I still cannot forget is how I was crying on stream. I was playing Minecraft and I was crying on stream. Oh, that was so funny. I was having like an existential crisis. I was being depresso expresso on my anniversary. Live public stream. Well, I was cutting trees in Minecraft. That was so funny. And then Kara Senpai called me in Discord. She was like, can I call you right now? You really need it. Can I please call you? And I'm like, okay. And then she was there too, comforting me. She was telling me how I was wrong. That's not how it is. Yeah, she kind of saved that. Like, I know it's cheesy, but I really treasure that moment a lot. That was like a moment that I never thought would actually happen to me. Back then, I was in a really bad place, and I'm sure that a lot of people would remember and know that I was not thinking well. I feel like I've been better ever since, but it was all thanks to Kara Senpai that I realized, well, maybe, maybe there is more to me than I know. Maybe I am really bad at judging myself. I know she probably doesn't think about it too much, but I still keep it close to my heart. Lava chicken to the rescue. Thank you, Kiara. Identity crisis and burnt out is kind of prevalent problems in VTubing, methinks. Since we strive to be unique and we often forget that we are unique in our own ways that makes us niche. Real! Wow, you just dropped like a really good bomb over there, gaming one Zanagi. I feel so too. And you grew stronger since then. I really do hope so. I'm trying my best. I'm hoping that episode never comes back again. Is Dustin and Isangmin currently flirting in my super chat? I don't know. I don't want to read it. In a time where I felt very isolated and alone. I'm not saying that everybody ignored me, no. But in a time where I didn't reach out to anyone, she reached out to me, so it's still a memory that I cherish a lot. What about the Zomras? Of course, you guys too. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be here without you guys as well. If you guys suddenly bailed on me, I think I'd probably bail VTubing a long time ago. Ollie, I love you. I love you